What's up my Central Unit, it's the Central Man here. So in this video I'm going to talk about today's Family Guy. Family Guy for the past decade has really fallen down a cliff. Don't get me wrong, I used to like Family Guy. Family Guy, it used to be a good animated comedy show. Like I said, for the past decade, they just fall down a cliff. It's just sad. The show's been on the air since 1999. Yeah, they had that cancellation. I think it was in the early 2000s. Yeah, it was back on the air in 2005 and still on the air ever since. Since it got cancelled for 2.5 years. But I think this at moment in time, I think this show needs to be cancelled. It's not funny. They're in the same position as today's modern Simpsons. They're not funny. It's unwatchable. I'm gonna explain in many reasons why Family Guy, today's Family Guy sucked. A lot of YouTube creators doing the same video on Family Guy, what I'm doing right now, talking about today's Family Guy, why it sucked. So it's just what it is. So let's talk about the character developments, of the Griffins family. That is Peter, Lois, Chris, Meg, Stewie, and Brian, their dog. So that's the reason why today's Family Guy sucks. So let's talk about the patriarch of the Griffin family. That is Peter. Peter, in the current Family Guy product, he's became a man-child. I used to like Peter. Some of these cutaways, I'll get to the cutaways later on in this topic video, but I used to like Peter. Peter was kind of funny. He was kind of sometimes a caring guy, but he's just this reckless man-child in his 40s, just do things without any consequences. He's just so annoying at this moment in time. It's just like I said, I used to like old Peter. I don't mind the Peter from the 2000s. He was kind of more funnier, going in that man-child part. When they tend to do that for the first time, it was funny. Peter in the first decade of Family Guy, he was good. He was he can be funny, but now he's just like a man-child. He's just he just doesn't give a shit. It's just what it is. So and then moving on to Lois, Peter's wife. She is a nagging wife, a nagging bitch. What Peter? There's one episode when Peter starts up doing his own children's program. He did the whole saggy naggy segments. Having a Lois puppet, calling that puppet saggy naggy because that's that is Lois is the nagging wife, and also she's a bit opposite, similar to, not similar, but a little bit up here. She does also no she don't. Yeah, she's mostly a nagging wife. Yeah, she had have sex with Peter's behind her back. And taking part. But so mostly it's just the nagging wife. I really hate. Lois supposed to be this lovable mother, and now she's just the nagging wife. If they've done this once or twice, that will be okay. But doing it every single time, it's getting very old. It's the point that it's getting the fans who like the show really starting to dislike this character. I'm not gonna talk about Chris. Chris is basically the middle child of the family, the Griffins family. I kind of like Chris. There's nothing wrong about him. So moving on to Meg. I don't know. I don't mind Meg. Meg is okay. I'm not saying Meg is. Yeah, sometimes people find her boring, but the whole the whole like Peter treating Meg like shit. I get it's their version of Homer and Bart. You know, Homer did the whole "Why you little" towards Bart strangling him. You know, you can't really go around have Peter strangling Meg. That's like going too far. You think like man strangling a woman is okay, but it's not okay. But there's sometimes they kind of shit on Mila Kunis. Mila, the actress who voiced Meg in the show. I don't know, but it's just kind of like did the whole treating like Meg like shit. Why just make her end up funny? I don't know. It's just what it is. I'm not gonna go into more in depth about it. It's just whatever. Stewie, the baby. I like Stewie. Don't get me wrong. I like Stewie, but I think this show, ever since they came back from that cancellation in 2005, he lost so. I think it was like later, like in the late 2000s, in the early 2010s. I think he lost so much of his identity. Yeah, I like the whole Stewie gay jokes. I found Stewie's gay jokes are kind of funny, but like in the original Stewie from before the cancellation to when it came back, Stewie, he wants to take over the world. He wants to kill his mother. That's Lois. But he lost so much of his identity. It's just like he's still doing the whole time traveling parts. He's still got the gadget, But I wish Stewie just like go back to his roots. The world go back to doing it, taking world domination. We saw that his old character from the Stewie killed Lois's episode, and Lois killed Stewie. Stewie killed his mother, took over the world. Why can't he be both? Stewie can be taking over the world and be gay. That'd be still cool. I'm not saying I hate Stewie, but I don't know. It's just what it is, man. I just like it's just like I don't know what's going on. I think he's got nothing to do. I think Stewie, I wish Stewie basically just go back to his own roots. To see what he can do. He can still do the whole. He can still do taking over the world part. We got that. I like the Stewie kill Lois episode. I wish they just do one episode that Stewie can manage to take over the world properly. But unfortunately that's not going to happen. So anyway, let's talk about the cutaways, man. This show's relying too much on a cutaway. Every single time it's a cutaway. They never got a chance to. They never got a chance to paste it a lot. I feel like it's just rushed. You have to do once. They're relying too much on a cutaway. It's just like and some of these cutaways. Sometimes cutaways could be funny, but sometimes they could be like forgettable. It's just what it is. So, and also I think the show relies the focus on too hard to become the next Simpsons. You cannot be the next Simpsons. That's not gonna happen. The stuff with Simpsons, what they did, 20, 30 years ago, it will never happen. It's just the character developments are completely different. The Simpsons they do gags, but they don't do cutaway gags. Family Guy is. Why could just Family Guy just be themselves? Instead of becoming the next Simpsons. It's not gonna happen. I'll get to the Simpsons in the future, but with Family Guy, it's just not working out. Like I said, like why you want to become the next Simpsons? Simpsons is like original. They do their own things. Family Guy, they're just relying too much, and also the other thing why people don't like it is they're trying to do. Yeah, the reason why they compare it to, they try too much on the Simpsons. Every time like Simpsons do like a history episode, not really. You can say poking fun of history and the Bibles. Family Guy end up doing it. Sometimes it could be funny, but sometimes it's kind of like a hit or miss. I think they're trying too much. They try to elevate the success of the Star Wars parodies. What they did. I like the Star Wars parodies. But I think after that, they kind of beating the horse to death, something different. But they're relying too much on parodies of pulp culture. You know, it's just like, come on, man. Like, I think in one episode they did they did a parody of the Terminator movie. You know, I think it was T1, T2, not T3, but T1, T2. But Peter is Arnold Schwarzenegger's character. I think they did a parody of, you know, William Shakespeare's stories, like Romeo and Juliet, Helen of Troy. I think they did. I don't mind the First Christmas. That's good, but yeah, they're trying to too much. They're trying to, like, you can't really do what Simpsons did. You know, I like Simpsons history episodes. They're kind of funny. Sometimes they're good, sometimes bad. It's just what it is. But I'm not gonna go into the I'm not really going into the guest stars part. You know, that's I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna talk about it now. And you know, I like guest stars appearing in shows. It's just what it is. You know. Anyway, so let me think. The whole Brian and Quagmire thing for the past decade. It's not going anywhere. I get it. The voice by Seth MacFarlane, you know, Brian and Quagmire, but I don't like that. It's just like, you know, they're trying to do like a mini story. You know, it's just never going to work. It's never. You know, Quagmire's good. You know, Quagmire's known for the sex perfect. You know, that's never. And also like Cleveland's character. I can tell about all the character developments of the characters of Family Guy, but it's too long. But like with Cleveland's character, I don't know. I think that's a mistake they did the Cleveland show, because Cleveland doesn't need to be doing his own show. I haven't, like I said, I don't really watch I'm not a big fan of the Cleveland show. It's just like Cleveland's not Peter. I like Mike Henry. I think like with Cleveland Brown, that's voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. I really like. You know, he's another favorite voice actor, but he's trying to make him more like Chris. Rollo, you know, it was the baby with the afro. I don't know why they're there. It's just like beats me. There's I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. Go about episodes. Maybe it's too many episodes. 22 in a whole calendar year. I wish they just one day just edit like don't do 20. I don't know how to go about episodes, man. It's just what it is. But it has to be with, you know, it's just basically, it's nothing new. You know, it's just, you know, like, people don't like, you know, people only watch Simpsons couch gags, but not the full episode. Like Family Guy. Family Guy, it's just kind of like, focus on too much from the real world, but not happen from the made up world of Quahog, you know. I feel like it's just kind of like doing something. They're trying to do, and also they're trying to do something with South. They're trying to be, and also they're trying to be more like South Park. You know, trying to like push the envelope too much, but they're on Fox. South Park can get away with anything. They can get away. Family Guy, they try too hard. You know, like what's a great example? They focus on what they do in real life. It's just like, you know, they just cannot do what South Park does. You know, I wish they just like stop focus on what happens in real world and focus on in the makeup world of those shows. But so I think, you know, I don't know. I'm not talking about the hours are boring. Oh, it's boring. Yeah, it's boring. Yeah, it's the reason why it's just so boring. It's watchable. Like I said, the cutaway, relying too much on the cutaways to focus more. They don't focus more on storytelling and the character developments of the family. It's just kind of like, it's the whole point that you really hate the characters. You used to like the characters. Like I said, I'll move on to The Simpsons in the future. You know, people are going to say The Simpsons, you know, the principal and the pauper episode that really killed the show. Oh, that's another topic for another time. But I think I don't know. People say the life of Brian Griffin is the reason what is the episode that killed Family Guy. Maybe, they're not meant to kill Brian. And I forgot to talk about Brian in this video. Brian used to be a good character. I know he's the dog, but he acts like a father figure, an intellectual guy, and right now he's just focused on having sex with women. Every time. It's just like every time Brian gets a girlfriend, and at the end of the day gets dumped. What's the point? It's just the same shit, the same cycle, not going anywhere, not progressing. It's not like Brian. It's like Brian will never be in another relationship. Like I think they tend to did that years ago with Jillian, voiced by Drew Barrymore, and that's okay. And I think they did that. They did it again. I can't remember what girl she was. Brian was with. I don't want to get into it. Like I said, I don't want today's Family Guy. It's just like I said, nothing. There's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing to tune in. Like I said, the whole Quagmire, Brian's thing, the rivalry. It's not going anywhere. I wish they'd just like put their differences aside and move on. It's just what it is. Why? I don't know. It's just whatever. And it's not like I don't know. They haven't done it for ages. The whole storyline with Brian wants to have having this crush on Lois. Both. It's really funny. Like Brian and Quagmire, they have a crush on Peter's wife Lois. It's just what it is. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, it's just I don't know. I think the show's it's on Disney Plus, and that will be last forever. I think it's for the best. It's just cancel the show, just cancel it. It's it's boring. It's a chore to watch. And it's a point that I heard some people don't like the Family Guy when they just came back from the cancellation from the mid to late 2000s. I like that. I like those shows. I like those series. In my opinion, the best series of Family Guy has to be Series 6. They did the whole. There's some episodes I can talk about. In my opinion, I like the Star Wars parody. You got the Blue Harvest episode. Stewie kills Lois. Lois kills Stewie. I like Miss Strokes. I feel like like I said, the pacing of these cutaways the pacing is really good. It's not rushed. Like cutaway. It's just like it's focused more on storytelling. Right now, they don't focus on the storytelling. It's just a big mess at this moment in time. So it's just what it is. That's my 2 cents on it. So leave your thoughts on the comment section below. What part I missed, I forgot to talk about. I might do a part 2 in the future, but yeah, I might do a similar video to not South Park. South Park is okay, but The Simpsons. I'm trying to say, I'll do a similar video on The Simpsons. That's another story for another time. So anyway, so hope you enjoyed this video, folks. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash like button, click the bell, and subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube for more wrestling videos and more. And this is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later.